onward to the next episode. After we learn about 12-gauge shotguns. What are those faces laughing at?
Previously during the investigation.
These puppies are making me go to another town in the boondocks again.
I didn't think you'd keep me waiting in the rain for so long.
Welcome to Greenville. I'm the sheriff, George Woodman. Call me George.
There's definitely something in this town. Do you feel it, Zach? My coffee warned me about it.
It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Why don't you get it repaired? This TV is important to you, right?
It's got some memories attached to it, sure. I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Of course she did. Everyone loves movies, right?
I love movies too. I've never been to a movie theater though.
Now then, oh, my tiredness carried over from the end of the last chapter. So I have to walk the zombie for a little bit. Pretty fucking tired if you ask me. However, though, we're back in the red room. Things seem to be in a bit more disarray than the last time that we were here. We're also missing the creepy twins. Oh, we have a trading card of Angel Isaac. I'll just add this trading card to my collection. Let's take it. Magic! What a glimmery face. There's also other things here, such as sugar donuts. Sugar donuts will satisfy a small amount of your hunger. That's why I'll take it. Look at the deliciousness. There's also a door that we came through behind us. However, though it's locked. Because I don't trust the description, I'll check and learn that it is indeed locked. You can't walk around it either. You can try. I'm just invisible wall, whatever excuse you want to come up with. Let's see. We're also missing the angels here. They have this beautiful picture, as well as a few other things around the room. There's the only thing before us then is this door. But we hear a dog barking. Though the door is not locked. The voice acting in this game, I will argue with you, is perfect for the type of game this is. And I actually think that's pretty good. Especially, I think you'll come to agree if you stay here and see where the story goes with it all. Anyways, though, forward we head. Sort of a straight lawn red hall, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Puppy dogs seem kind of excited to hear us, though.
York! York! Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath. Hurry! Like this! Cover your mouth!
Who are you?
Thank you, little boy. Now let's learn about a can of pickles. A can of pickles will satisfy a small amount of your hunger. Also, yes, there's a mechanic in this game where you can sneak past enemies if you hold your breath.
Zack, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels. But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee. Let's head to the cafeteria, Zack. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zack?
Now then, this is our base of operations, Daily Premonition. This is where York lives, and this is where you will return to at the end of the day. Unless, of course, you buy a room at a hotel or sleep on the side of the road, which, by the way, you can do. I was going to say we're going to save our... No, I won't save our game yet. I like how they put a typewriter right next to the save point. I was always wondering if that was on purpose. Especially since this game does draw a lot from Resident Evil. We also can take the opportunity to switch our suits. Which is good because... wait, when do I get the DLC suit? I should probably input the code around this point. We have a few different suits that you can choose from, and there's more suits that we can unlock by doing side quests and other things. For now, I'm going to wear our agent suits, but later I'm going to probably switch our suit around. You also need to send your suit to the dry cleaner, so those flies will start collecting, and people won't respond to you as kindly if you're unhygienic. Now then, let's observe this. Nothing here of any interest to me, but we can turn on and turn off the TV to watch the amazing new programs, like whatever the hell this is. I'll leave the TV off. Now then, there's a few other things. We can head out here normally to get outside a lot faster, but right now we have a feeling that we forget something, so we can't do that quite yet. We also have a picture of naked women's, as well as a picture of the scenery there, and a butterfly. Why? Because why not? We also have a place where we can store items, and we have a mirror. Hey there, good looking. How's it cooking? Good. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there. We have a map of the area, which I can observe. A simple guide to Greenvale, with an overview of the shops in town. A&G Diner, delicious turkey sandwiches. Milk Barn, convenience store with rock and roll music. Enjoy your evenings at Galaxy Hotel and Swery 65. Too many drinks? Drop by the Greenvale General Hospital. Apparently because they're used to people getting drunk and getting up at the hospital. We also have some natural seeds in case, for whatever reason, we want to start growing a garden at a hotel. I don't know what hotel does that, but we have some very nice things here. Of course, we can't touch any of it or else they overcharge us. That's okay, though. We're just going to go to this door. Looks like a door that wasn't locked. Works for me. Open sesame. Now then. If we break over this way, we have a lot of things to investigate. We have the bathroom. We have this random door here. Why, hello, random door. Where will you take me today? To the good old restroom. There's nothing we can do inside this room outside of stand here and stare at York. Stare at him. Stare at him. Anyways, we're gonna go over back this way. And hey there, fellow peoples. There's also something else that I'm going to teach you right now. Deadly Premonition has something, and I'm not making this up, it has a real-time growing beard. So if you don't shave, your beard grows as time progresses. You do get money for shaving as well as for not growing your beard, though. Not bad. However, we're going to take the opportunity to shave just to demonstrate. Put on that razorness, Mr. York. Look at that fine agent. Now then, we earn some money for shaving, because don't you earn a few bucks when you go shaving? I wish I earned 12 bucks for shaking. Fuck that. Anyways, though, we're gonna run towards this door to make it go in. Wait, that was my flashlight. I'm gonna run through this door to make this animation go a little bit faster. And we're about done exploring our room. However, though, there's a lot of hotel to explore. Now, we're not gonna spend much time in the hotel outside of this opening segment, unless, of course, there's side quests you want to do. Which, because we're doing a playthrough of this sort, we probably do want to do side quests. So, we're going to take some time to investigate the hotel. There's actually quite a bit to see, and this is actually quite a big hotel for this type of city it is. We have all sorts of weird paintings from whatever the hell that is. We're going to investigate each painting just to learn how roses simmer on tables, apparently. The doors are closed right now because they don't want to let us outside. They figured we might as well be trapped here for the rest of our lives. There's things you can investigate, though, to learn more about the history of the town, like this. The history of this town's lumber mill industry. Once the steam engine was invented, they modernized the system and carried logs and lumber by locomotive. I recall there being some dead tracks near this town. There are indeed dead tracks near this town. We also have another picture of a naked woman. Well then, if we go over this way, they won't let us out of the door, though, because it turns out that is not available right now. If we take over a turn this way, we have a few doors and we should check every single one just to make sure any of them are open. And yes, some of the hotel doors are open. We have a picture of what appears to be a bridge, or actually I think that's Venice, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it looks like Venice to me. We run over this way, we have a picture of a statue, because why the hell not? Over here we have a door which I cannot break through. I think I can go inside here. Yep, you can tell because the door is a slightly different code. Hello, hotel room. The hotel room is basically a model of our hotel room. It's the same down to the bone. We could for some reason even sleep in the bed, and they wouldn't kick us out. They do have a picture of corn, though. The exciting pictures of corn, which... I'm sorry, memory. Anyways, though, outside of that, there's not really too much different about it. We're going to break over this way, then. And there we go. Here we have another thing that we can learn stuff about. A reporter's comments on the lumber mill. It is important to protect the forest in Greenvale to maintain its beauty. Well, that was a very brief statement. Now, over here, we have a picture of a building. I recognize it, but I couldn't name it if you asked me to name it. Oh, I can actually go in here? I wasn't expecting that, if I'll be honest. I don't remember this area. Is this new? I have a feeling that I forgot something, Zach. I'm either very forgetful, or I've never been here before. Because I seriously don't recognize this area. Was this in the original game? Let me look around. Why don't I remember this? Alright, if I go over here, there's some new buildings. It's probably in the original game, and I just forgot about it or something. But I'm having a weird sense that I'm in an area because I've explored this hotel thoroughly. I feel. And I don't remember any of this. What the fucking hell? This is new to me. Alright, if I put over here, then again, this is the director's cut version of the game, so I guess it kind of makes sense. We have corn and buildings, and we have blue set of stuff. More pictures. There was actually a picture from Twin Peaks over there. Odd. Open it? But of course. This... Oh, we have an item here. What's this? It's a can of pickles! Of course, we never deny ourselves a can of pickles. Never deny a can of pickles. It's the Agent York way. Nothing else here besides curtains and all that. Also, a very fancy dining room. I swear to God, someone can correct me if I'm wrong about this. I think this is new to the director's cut version. I don't think I've ever been here. Anyways, though, the item found sound, I know. Here we have a different building there, though. Now then, if we break over this way, another area which we have unestablished at the moment. That door seems to be closed. Picture of another area. I'm kind of fascinated, because so far I was showing you guys stuff which I was all familiar with, but this is new to me. Nothing on either side of this. There seems to be a lot of wardrobes I can potentially open. Or I can't open any of them. They're all there for decoration. I wonder what this whole area is for, though. Intriguing. Now then, I guess I'm gonna head back the way I came from. Sorry, fireplace. We ain't gonna join your morph for too long. Now then. What's in here? Nothing. Picture of, basically a cliffside by the ocean. Picture of a building. What's through here? Guess we're about to find out. Wow, this is a fancy-ass hotel room. There's also a mirror here. This actually reminds me a lot of a hotel room in Twin Peaks. It's blue instead of red, but it's kind of similar because of the bed and the curtains and all that. They're semi-similar to this. I don't know who's supposed to be staying here, though. There you go, there's the zoom-in button. I was trying to remember what the zoom-in button was. Looks like they have some pictures of butterflies and candles and even a Valentine's heart over there. We're going to ignore that. Now, is there anything inside the drawer? Nope, no such luck. Which means we're going to be breaking out. Oi, Tom. I'm surprised you picked this in the memoir. That's how it's set up here. I don't really think it fits with the theme of Hawaii, though. It does look like a very Pacific Northwest place, though. I can say living in the Pacific Northwest. However, this whole area is new to me. If someone who's played Deadly Premonition could tell me if this was in the original game, because I really don't remember this one bit. And it wouldn't surprise me that this is a director's cut. I heard people complaining that there wasn't much new content in the director's cut, and I think this is definitely new, because I don't recognize this at all. Anyways, though, I haven't seen this plane anywhere else in town. Is it me, or was this one supposed to be extinct? I wonder if that means anything. So it is new? That's okay. And, yeah, no one knows spoilers. Tom, if someone says spoilers, make sure to ban them. Not permanently, but give them, like, a day ban or something. Or whatever you think is appropriate for the spoiler in question. We have a rose here. Reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. We'll break through here, pick that up. Another Venice-type place. And now, breakthrough. I have the feeling that I forgot something, Zach, so we can't go out through here. I'll have to explore this area later. I'm getting excited because, so far, the only new thing I'd seen in the director's cut was those cutscenes at the beginning of each episode. This seems to be a whole entire new area, though, to the hotel area, which is a kind of frequent area in the game, so I guess I kind of understand why they added a new area here. I guess I'll have to explore this later when more people come to the hotel. And down this line, we have a picture of flowers. And a picture of a cake. Or actually, no, it's a basket. I say a cake. It's a basket clearly full of fruit. Anyways, we're done exploring this corner of the hotel. There's more of us to explore, though. Down the active highway, or hallway, or whatever this is. That's okay, but if people start calling spoilers, or if I call spoilers, you'll know. I can handle it myself, though. I know you don't know anything, though, but... Anyways, here's the main hotel lobby. Let's see, we have ourselves a map of the area, a simple guide to Greenville with an overview of the shops in town, A&G Diner. By the way, everything which I'm doing right now you don't need to do. It's part of the fact that this is an open world game. What you need to do, I could have simply gone here in 2 minutes, but I'm taking the time to observe everything, as I said. We have a map of the hotel. Rooms along the corridor with the paintings and along the corridor with the exhibit on deer. Polly lives in a suite, a dining room in the center with a view of the lake. We can also go out into the patio. There's a bathhouse, there's a boathouse, not a bathhouse, a boathouse by the lake, so it's a floor plan of the hotel. Looks like you can fish in the lake too. Now then, what's this over here? Photos of celebrities who stayed in that hotel, from the president to rock superstars. Check this out. Isn't this your favorite cartoon director right here? Must be an honor for you to be staying in the same hotel. They didn't even specifically say who the cartoon director was. Anyways, though, we have other things. We can learn the news, by the way, in the hotel at this TV. Basically, if you want to know the news, this is your place to figure it out. You can check the weather. Nothing here of any interest to me. Now then, today is fine, clear day. A perfect day to have a walk. Now this is where you can learn about the weather if you're ever curious before you go outside. We have pictures of boats and other things around here. We have a microwave here. Open it. But of course, who wouldn't open a microwave that they've asked me to open? From this, we get ourselves an egg. I guess someone thought it was a wise idea to stuff an egg inside the microwave. So we get an egg. Give me an egg. Now then, if we run over this direction, we can also get behind. You actually can't go back here often because there's usually a character manning this place, but we can stay here right now. Quite the conspicuous place if you ask me, but still very important, very nice to have. You know, it's just important for memory's sake. If we run over this direction, There's still a lot more of the hotel we can explore. There's an upstairs area, but it's actually quite small. It's the history of Greenvale Industry. So let's learn a little bit about the history of the town that we're staying at before we even visit the town itself. It tells us here that deer hunters score points according to the number of antlers on their prey. If all the culprits we brought in had antlers, what would our score be by now? Ha! You're asking if villains had antlers, Mr. York. This display, it's getting me all nostalgic. I don't know why, but okay. Deer hunting was popular in this town. This article says one family had their 6-year-old daughter practice shooting with pigs' heads as targets. Better watch out for hunting alphilocondos among the ladies here. Alright, if we go over here. Records say that many schools closed down on the opening day of the hunting season. So many kids would skip school that they decided to make it official. Maybe we should think about taking the day off ourselves on opening day. Alright, we go over this way. Old tools used long ago for lumber milling. Not that I know what they're for, though. I think it's the same thing. Yep. That's alright. Now then, if we will look over here. Though there is controversy concerning the cruelty of shooting game for entertainment, deer hunting helps keep the deer population in check, thus maintaining a balanced ecosystem. Could homicides be helping us keep our own numbers in check, I wonder? Now then, if we run over this way. Deer hunting season open. Greenvale, known for its love of hunting, practically allows hunting all year round, though the types of prey depends on the season. Bears, turkeys, pheasants, crows, ducks, wild ducks, geese, and rabbits among them. This town must be a hunting nirvana for the alphacondos, or however you pronounce that word. I'm sorry, I'm not pronouncing that right, probably. The glories of days long past, showcased in such a small package. Maybe this was the extent of their glory. Now we walk over this way. A display shows Greenvale's official hunting rules. Do not shoot females. Males are scored according to their number of antlers. Consult the taxidermist for rare specimens. Various clauses on deer hunting. If they shot us by accident, do you think they'd stuff us as rare specimens? Now let me run over this way. Doesn't seem to be any value to me. What do you think, Zach? We walk over here, we can learn something here as well. So deer hunters don't shoot the does. I figure all lays deserve special attention. Now then, if we break out over here, we can continue our way downward. Let's go, York. Now that we've learned about the exciting history of hunting in Greenvale, which seems a little bit too exciting for the premise of hunting, let's go over this way. Various expensive sounding dishes are listed on the menu, though none of them really appeal to me. That's okay. I'll opt for junk food and coffee at any time, right, Zach? Which means time to check out the good old thing of the bar, I guess. Let's pick this up. Coffee milk. Makes it harder to become sleepy for a short while and recovers a little tiredness. I'll take some of that, please. We just pick up coffee off the ground. Probably someone was drinking it and put it away. I'll take the leftovers. It is a free country. I don't remember being allowed to go inside the restroom here either. Either I have a bad memory, or I think this is the first time they've let you go inside the restrooms, because I specifically remember them being locked. That's okay, though. That's cool. It's nice to have extra rooms to go inside, I guess. Especially since the hotel is a pretty iconic location in the game. Nothing really to say about that. We could go shaving, but there's no good reason to. Not a bad thing to have the restrooms open, though. I can only observe the females. Ladies' room. Off limits to us, even if it's empty. Oh, York, you gentleman, you. Now, then we're going to run through the rest of the building. Here, we can go inside here. It's locked. One day we'll go in there. It seems to be a fresh picked stain of strawberries, if I'm seeing that correctly. That's a picture of a lake. Actually, I know that lake. That is definitely from Oregon. Anyways, though, let's see. If we break through here, this room is different than the other hotel rooms that we've been inside. I'll first break through here. The restroom's quite different, too. We have a picture of strawberries. I think outside was strawberries. Seems to have a very womanly bath taste, and a place to shave as well if you still need to shave. Breaking out. A picture of a wire mill thing there. We have another mirror and a TV we can't interact with, but that's okay. Nice fancy bed. Apparently we can go inside any room in the whole entire hotel and just sleep. But that's okay. If we go over here, we can open this up. Open it. And open sesame. Crackers. Buttery tasting crackers for a little snack. Recovers a little bit of hunger. And let's take this out. We got ourselves crackers. It says crackers, but it only shows one cracker. We also have pictures of flowers and more strawberries here. In case you know you didn't have enough strawberries in your life, let's break out here again. Now then, there's 2 different paths through here. What does this one lead to? Just shows a picture, and is this open? I knew it was going to be closed, because I think it's one of the exits of the building. Now then, if we go over this way, various records of the history and lumber mill. They have timeline events, but frankly, I'd rather read something I'm interested in. Now then, that's closed. Now, before we continue over that way, is this one open? No. There is a picture of a mother and a child. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Another nude photo there. Nothing over there. And a door. Breaking in. This hotel is identical to the one that we were in previously, which probably means the bathroom's the same. Does he even have a picture? Yep, he even has the picture of the strawberries. That's alright. In real life, hotel rooms are identical, so I won't hold it against the game, since I've been to plenty of hotels where the hotel rooms are exactly the same, pictures and everything. Unfortunately, there is nothing inside the locker this time, so we leave just with nothing but bitter disappointment. Did I read this before? I came from over there, so no, I did not. The history of this town's lumber mill industry. They started out chopping trees with axes and huge saws, using rivers to float them down to the lumber mill. Which reminds me, this town does have a riverside. Yeah. There's also another set of rooms over here. Nothing over there, nothing over here. Picture of flowers over there, nothing over here. A doored entrance over here. Another identical looking room. Even probably still has the strawberries. If I can get my... Oh, I was walking against the wall, no wonder. It indeed does have strawberries. Well, that's cool. Same sort of pictures. It will be anything inside the locker this time. Aha! First aid kit! Covers a small amount of health. So not all hotel rooms were created. It's okay, they call it a first aid kit, but it's just band-aids. Just band-aids. Nothing bad about that, I suppose, though. Breaking out. Still more hotel rooms to check. This is a picture of flowers again. Nothing open there, nothing open here. Here's another thing that we can read. Actually, I think I went backwards. I definitely went backwards. I'm supposed to be aiming this way. Silly old me for getting my directions mixed up. This was a picture of a temple. This was that picture from earlier. There's nothing else to break through here. A history of this town's lumber mill industry. It says they use teams of cows to move the lumber down to the river. I figure we humans will use whatever we can lay our hands on. Alright, there's also another exit here, I believe. That seems to be a locomotive there. What is this? Yep, I think that's the way outside, but we don't want to go outside yet, so we'll have to explore this later when we are done exploring. Also, just a picture of a lumber mill. And an agent badge for exploring. It's only 30 bucks, but hey, every little bit counts. So we're about done exploring the hotel outside of the door at the very end of the hallway here. In other words, everything past this one exit right here. We have a picture of a statue. We have a picture of a night street, it looks like. And what's this? We can't go inside there right now. It's probably another exit then. Which means time to book it out if you're going to do what the story actually wants us to do. What, that only take us like, I don't know. It took us some time to explore, but I like exploring and all that. Not to mention the only thing left to explore in this hotel will be a lot more limited next time we try to go through it. We have phones to save our game at, which I think I'll take the time to do right now because I took so much time exploring. I'd rather not do that all over again. Yes, I like to overwrite my save file. The more you do every day. Now then, let us save our game. Now, after we learn about the magic of, I forgot that you lose a little bit of money when you save. Only $2 though. It's like nothing. Now then, there's a few other things that you can do inside the game. Here we have vending machines if you want to buy something. Various kinds of foodstuffs. None of my favorites though. If we want to buy something, we could buy either lollipops or crackers right now. They expand their selection when we get further. This is various kind of foodstuffs. Not my favorites though. I actually meant to look at this, but we can get ourselves a drink here, either coffee milk or coffee black. But we don't need anything right now, nothing to waste our money on. So let's break in and continue the story.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my, we're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space. Now tell me, that wound on your face, what happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at the Milk Barn convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning.
F.K. in the coffee. I knew I could count on it. Never fails. Now then, let's get going.
And after a nice breakfast, we now can see our food and sleep meter, which we can open up and view if we ever need to know. Alright, now there's a few doors here. I had a feeling that I forgot something important. No, you haven't. We'll have to explore this place later, though, I guess. There's a patio I cannot quite walk onto. The excuse there's actually supposed to be a window here, but you can barely tell. The good old graphics. We also have a piano here, but apparently the piano's not interesting enough to comment on. I think it's kind of bizarre because it looks like the most interesting thing in the room to me, but whatever. And we have places we need to go apparently, and pictures that we need to look at. More buildings. This one's a picture of a garden. Nice flowers though. Can't really see it from this angle, but there is indeed a picture there. Actually, if I use this, will I be able to see? No, you can't see even less. Whatever. Closed door over there. There's more pictures over there. We seem to have lovely pictures of, I think those are some, I don't know what fruits. I think those are potatoes. And some cover of a book. They also, Polly is a fucking foodaholic. I'm the only one staying at the hotel right now, and look how much fucking food she's prepared. Meals are served buffet style. Nothing noteworthy on the menus, with the hotel being this big. I'm not worried about the quality of the food, but I'd opt for junk food any day. Right, Zach? And look how much she's fucking prepared. She's fucking put out like, here's the dessert thing. We got ourselves cookies, we have cupcakes, we have little cakes, we have, I mean, just look at all that for a second. We're also gonna look over here. Look at all the salad preparations that they've made. All the lettuce and little mushrooms you can put inside, and they have radish, they have cucumbers and celery and whatever else you want. Now we have some dishes here. I can't tell, they look like noodles or something. In the middle we have some beef, we have what looks to be some chicken, we have some coleslaw, we have, I think those are supposed to be biscuits, we have beans and macaroni, whatever else those are. We have some stylized, that one looks like sushi to me, I'm not sure. You can also get yourself some coffee here, and there's a reason you get yourself coffee here. Now the reason why, have some fantastic coffee and find out what your fortune for today is. Basically, the idea here is that you can get your fortune telling before you head out every single day. If you go to your hotel room, you can come here and get your coffee fortune. Let's get some coffee. Our fortune for today, unexpected trouble is coming your way. Lucky item, lighter. All
There's
right.
always trouble heading my way in this job. But I'm always up for a little excitement, too.
Now let's taste some again. We can never get enough coffee for our fortune, so let's see what else we fortunized today. And by the way, these fortunes can actually affect things. Just a little bit of warning there. You will have a lot of fun today. Lucky place, theme park.
There's no theme park in this town, though. All that good luck is just slipping away. But I think I'll have a thrilling enough time right here anyway.
I'll gotta keep on drinking coffee. Let's just stack up all my fortunes. Now then, another coffee fortune. What we learned today? Do not act without thinking first. Lucky number is 3.
So, my lucky number is 3 today. The first case I worked after joining the FBI had 3 victims.
Well, we're not done with the coffee yet. I want to stack all my fortunes. There's quite a few of these, by the way. You'd be surprised. Unpredictability lies ahead today. Lucky place, train station.
An unpredictable life is a wonderful thing. Cases may come flooding in like passengers at rush hour.
We did never get ourselves enough coffee. God, we're gonna have to go to the restroom really bad after this. Alright. York's doing fine, though. Relax, get a breath of fresh air. Lucky color is white.
White, is it? The hair of one of my coworkers turned completely white overnight due to stress once. Relaxing might be a good idea.
That's actually a reference to Twin Peaks. I'll do it one more time and then we'll be done. Don't eat and drink too much. Lucky color is pink.
My liver is a healthy pink. I wonder if drinking too much coffee would upset it. Drinking coffee is part of the investigation, after all.
Okay, I have to go one more time. There's a surprising amount of these, I'll say that much. Seeing a dance to this happy day. Lucky item sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Coffee and milk go together like John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. The Blues Brothers of the tabletop.
I'm getting addicted to hearing what York has to say about all this. Anyways, let's see how this is rolling out for us. This is a wonderful game for my aesthetic taste. You may find what you are looking for. Lucky food, pork and beans.
I'd rather shoulder the weight of the world than eat pork and beans. I'd like to find a way out of eating that.
I'm sorry. This is addicting to me. These go on for a while, though, trust me. You need to cut back on your spending. Lucky color, gold.
Gold. I once caught a criminal who had gold front teeth. His mouth lit up like a neon sign when he laughed. What did they call him? Oh, right. They called him the Medalist.
The Medalist. Alright. Our next one in our sipping ways of Yorkism. I call this Yorkism, by the way. You'll hear from an old friend. Lucky item, cell phone.
A cell phone? I lost my lucky item on the way into town then. This is a most ironic fortune.
Okay. The rest of the stream is going to be nothing but... No, I'm just kidding. I'll be done soon. But these are fun to listen to for me, okay? Meet the love of your life today. Lucky number 1.
Here we are, far from civilization. Just who am I going to meet then? Of course, the one I really want to meet is the criminal. But I don't want to fall in love with him.
Listening to York's drama. Anyways, though. No, it's addicting. I need York to drink all the coffee in the world. He's fucking jacked up as shit right now, probably from all the caffeine. Take time out and relax today. Lucky color, black.
Black reminds me of the lungs of a smoker. Lungs turn black by the smoke of cigarettes. All that cigarette ash leads to an early cremation. Ashes to ashes, indeed.
But admit it, this is fun! At least I think it's fun. Okay, I'll stop after this one, like I really will. I'll drink you later, coffee. A small change invites luck. Lucky item, bucket.
What kind of lucky item is that? Last year, a man held up a bank with a bucket on his head. If he would have done it today, he might not have been caught.
Okay, I'll finish this. I told you, there is a surprising number of those. I think there's supposed to be like 1,000, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not making that number up. I might be mistaken, but I remember it being like some really ridiculously large number. I'm like, what? Anyways, though, we're gonna break through there. Observe. Probably shouldn't try to get in here. All good. We have a picture there. People. There's a picture there of a statue. And now let's head out of the hotel. Now then, run over this way. Polly usually takes care of the desk. Oh, there she is. You can also, once you meet a character and know their name, you can see their names above them. There's also a certain color the names will be if they have a side quest. Does she have a side quest? Her hearing is quite weak, but otherwise she's fit enough to run the hotel by herself.
Oh, hi.
Yes, Morgan. If you need anything, you can find me at the front desk. I sell daily goods to guests. I don't have much, but they may help you out. So, you're the sales girl too, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Coffee comes as a set with the breakfast. Don't worry, the service here is just as good as any fancy city hotel. Great, thank you. Alright then, did you want something? Talk. If you're heading out, I should warn you don't be out too late. There's been a lot of trouble in these parts recently. Trouble? You know, the terrible murder. It's just so scary. Very true, but I am, you know, looking for the murderer. It would be so much easier if the killer would just show up and try to kill me. Oh, don't say such horrible things. Well, you gotta risk something to gain something. Oh, Mr. Morgan, I'm not that kind of lady. Zach, I think she misunderstood us again. Alright, run over this way. Now then, you can talk to people, and they usually have several things that they can say as well, so... Now then, we're breaking out of this hotel, finally. And we finished the chapter! Yes! It only took us... By the way, the total clear time is not how long it took me in the hotel, it's how long the total game has taken me so far. I only spent like 40 minutes there. Only 40. In a chapter that could have literally spent like 5 minutes in, outside the cutscene. Number of days, 1. Total enemies defeated, 12. Number of continues, none. Alright, we got a good rank there. We also, today we earned $210. We also earned that much, so our money has been bumped up to $1,645.